Hello, hello. Back for another global backgammon match. Triple elimination. Not the league this time. I've decided to take a break from playing the league and just focus on the triple elimination tournaments. Actually, did this get going? I think it did. All right. Yeah, I'm posting this on Reddit too, seeing if more people want to come in and watch. So if some of those people show up, this is the Global Backgammon website. Can't say enough for how well run this place is to get some competitive action. Real money tournaments. You can do league play, which is a round robin type of thing. Modest buy-ins, 20 to 30 bucks. And then the triple eliminations are either 30 or 60, and they run every month. So this is the July triple elimination that I'm playing. There's 40 people in this one. I am 1-1 right now. Hopefully gonna make that 2-1 after today. But yeah, it's a great place to come and play. Uses WhatsApp to schedule matches with your opponents. They put you in special groups. It's all very well done. And if you do the league play, there's end of the year tournaments and leaderboards and things like that. So you get like 10 to 13 matches a month to play if you're doing the league. So you get a lot of matches there. It's a lot of fun. Let's see if my opponent is here yet. It doesn't look like it. I may as well get into the tournament room. Where is that? It's Global GB. So yeah, you just go on Heroes. Yeah, here's some of the global backgammon tournament rooms. The $30 triple elimination, $60 triple elimination. The final tourney, the end of the year tourney. Most of the time there's a league tab. If you're playing the league, there's a league tab right here, and it puts all your opponents in that group. So it's easy to find your opponents. Right here, tournament ready. There we go. Oh, yeah, see, look at that. Somebody's playing a league match right now. Okay, looks like the stream actually did just go live. So that's good, that's working. It's supposed to start right now. Let me message the guy, see if I can't find him. Let's see, he is. All right, cool. Let's get back in the room. Match should start in just a minute. There we go. Let's get on airplane mode so I don't get distracted. All right. Yeah, the league and the triple elimination, same good matches. I think are all 13 points. The Division 1 of the league is 13 points. Maybe the lower divisions are 11 points, but I think all the triple eliminations are 13. So let's do this. He gets the prime to start. Hopefully I can make an anchor of some kind. I can't. I can make the 23, but that's blocked in from the 8 points. I think I'd rather just make the bar. Maybe make a prime of myself if I can get the 4 or the 5. But this is the kind of roll I'm looking for, 2-3. So I can make the 21. 2-1 would be okay. Making the 23 or 22. Double ones is gotta be good. I can hit and make the 4-point. I can make the 22, but that would be the blot. Well, I could make the 22 and lift. I'm up in the race. I don't know. It kind of feels like I should just be hitting though. Making a 3-point board. Worry about running later. And he comes in the way that I wanted him to. Back on the ace point, blocked in from on the bar. So prime versus prime. But I don't have my 5-point yet. Not gonna cube. I'm gonna step all the way up with both checkers. They both see daylight. If I get pointed on one of them, maybe I can enter and make the other one like this. He can make the 3, and then I'm hoping to just roll a 4. Or he can make the 4 and leave the shot. Oh, I didn't see this play. I was too focused on this side of the board. This is probably right. Yeah, get to escape and hit a checker. And now I got 3 back behind his structure. I guess he's supposed to cube, and I think I'm supposed to pass. He's got 11 checkers in the zone. I'm on the bar. He could be making another point and putting another checker on the bar. Looks like a bad situation for me. We'll let it go. Move on to the next game. Three, 6-2 hits. Five, 3 is good. Make the 10. Up a little bit in the race. Let's see if I can't scramble my last checker to the 13 point somehow. That's a nice way to do it. Not all the way to the 13, but I get to hit, extend the race lead. So I'm up 23. No interboard points yet, though. And he's got the 18, so I'm a long way from the cube. This could be a play, duplicating the 3. I would like to start making some interboard points. If I don't do that, this checker on the 15 is going to be a blot no matter what I do. I guess I could play like this. This could be okay. Maybe he comes in on the 4 and the 5 and doesn't hit me. It does leave 2 blots. Plus it leaves 6-2, 2-1, double 4. I don't know. Let's try hitting. It's only 1 blot. And I'll have a return shot. I don't get the 4-point though, which kind of sucks. What's up, Steve? Thanks, man. Corey and April are in this one too. I think we're all 1-1 right now. All right, so he sends another checker back. I'm losing the race now. Got to roll a 2. There we go. Get the race back in my favor. He can hit, but then he loses midpoint. It's probably right, though. He's got the 18 to fall back on. Dancing is not all right. That sucked. All right, he's the first with an inner board point. I actually put the 6-2. I'm going to start marking up moves for review later, moves that I'm unsure about. So I didn't know about that 6-2, so I want to look at that later. Oh, he's thinking of remaking the 13 instead of the 3. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable, isn't it? 5-1, not great. Maybe I should have gone to the 18. Probably not a big deal. All right, 7s and 8s and 4-2, something like that. There's a 7. We get to hit. Kind of regretting not making the 4-point now after the way the dice have gone. 2-1. Guess we'll keep hitting and pick the checker up. Okay. A lot of numbers to make the 3 or the 4 or the 5 or double hit. 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 2. If I just had one inner board point, I think I might be wanting to cube this. 4, 1's a double hit. And we get missed. And let's make the point before we cube, I guess. There's the 5, 6. I will just get that checker to safety. If he makes the 23, do I want to cube? Not sure. I'm way up in the race. Maybe rolling something like that makes the 5 or the 4 would be a market loser, or hitting another checker could be a market loser. I don't know. He's got nothing now. He's got a dead checker. So many. I'm way up in the race. I think I just want to play this game for more. It's not a good time for another double 6 fan. You can make the ace. You can make the 2. You can make the bar. He covers the 1. All right, so we don't get to hit. Let's just push it all the way to the 22. Now I can run with the 6. Still looking for that 5, 1, 6, 2, double 1, double 2 number. And if I don't get all those, I'm just going to focus on running this back checker. Or maybe hitting. Maybe I can roll a 2. Oh, that's a great way to hit. All the way from the last blot that I had, or the last checker back. Now maybe I could turn this into a, oh, maybe turn it into a blitz somehow. I still could turn it into a blitz. Look at that. That's good. This is pretty good too. Just getting hit with 4s. I kind of like the primey look of the other play. Having 4 checkers on the 10 point seems not great. So I think I'm going to do that. This will be one I want to take a peek at. Switching is often correct, so we'll just do this one, but we're going to try this one instead. Now I got a bunch of landing spots for my checkers on the 12 and this checker on the 14, or the 13 and the 11, I mean. Oh, this is a bad roll. So it's going to be a blot. I can't safety this. I have no one to play. If I clear the 10 or the 9, it's blots. I think I'll just slot the 4. Hope he doesn't roll a 2. Maybe I can roll something like 5, 4 and clean it up. But no. But at least we have this prime structure. Ooh, and the prime structure goes away. Forced to crack. I guess we'll hit. I don't see any other 5 that makes any sort of sense. Just got to avoid some disaster numbers like this. He gets to make a 4-point board. And if I fan one time, he probably could roll on too good, although I think I would just double pass. No, actually, if I fanned, he definitely is too good because he can roll, he can hit the second checker. So yeah, I hope he doubles because then I can just pass, move on to the next game. That was a bummer. So now I'm trailing in the match. I'm going to play 2 down with the 3-2 instead of splitting because I want to, this is supposed to be the gammonish type opening, and I definitely want to win the gammon. Works out. Get to make the 5. Ooh, beautiful number. And I think I don't know what to do. Making the 2 is nice to unstack the 6, but it's a worse point. Having the 8 and the 2 is not a good combo. So this is the better point to have, but it leaves a blot. But I got an anchor. I'm going to do this one. But definitely curious about it, so we'll mark it up. And 6-2 was no good. All right, is this a cube now? Trailing in the match, so that's leading me towards cubing. Up in the race, I have lots to shoot at. I have a better board. I have an anchor. Let's send it. There's the hits, and I'm going to pick up this checker instead of the 8-point checker. So there's not a contact with this his checker on the 24. He fans. All right, 5-3, perfect. Let's see if we can get a quick closeout and maybe win 4 points. Spread the checkers all the way out. Oh, that's a disaster. All right, now I gotta quickly make the 8 or the 9. All right, this just leaves one blot. This just leaves one blot. Which point do I want? This is fewer shots. Maybe that's the reasoning I should go with. I'm not sure. I don't know. Looks like I was gonna get hit either way with the 6-4. Another game where my early cube is backfiring. All right, this hits awkwardly, I guess. Still got a ton of contact from my anchor though, so I'm not feeling too bad about it. Still got decent winning chances. And I have a pretty strong board, so he should be nervous about leaving shots. Maybe he's going to play a little bit more cautious than he normally would. I think you really should be hitting me on the bar point to protect your blot over here. If you don't hit me, then I have just a direct ace plus a 6-5 to hit this checker on the 18. All these fly shots now if you don't pick up this one too. It's not like you want to hit on the 7 and give up your 10-point, but I think I would just, hit and go to the 6-point. Just so I don't get a free shot at these. All right, 3-1. Slots the next point. Six one is gonna be another direct shot. There's no way to safety the checker on the 10 and the 18. Ones are duplicated now though. Some sevens. 2-3, no good. Hey John, what's up, man? 2-3. Could make it. Think I'm just gonna play like this though. I don't want to give him a 1 to send a 4th checker back. Can't break this, can't move those. Maybe something funny like this. If I do this, he's probably running from the 18-point anyway. I don't think I need that point anymore. He cleans up all the blots. Yeah, John, subscribe and like. And you can get notifications when I stream. All right, 6-1. Time to go. Makes the point. Ouch. He does this. Could make the ace point too. All right. We're in. I don't think I want to give him a 2 to hit. I'll just go like this. I expect to see a cube actually anyway, so yeah, and I don't think there's enough contact value to take trailing 17 pips or whatever it is. Yeah, 17. I think I'm just gonna let it go again. Oh, those double threes that he rolled. Absolutely brutal. So 8 away, 13 away. Sure would like to get on the scoreboard this time. 4 makes it to, I guess we'll just unstack the 6. What's he doing? He's pointing on the 4. Yeah. Six five is going to be a shot. He's probably going to hit me, so I need to roll 2 or some sort of 1. Oh, he could double hit. No 2, no 1. But if he doesn't cover this, I'll have a chance again. And he can't. But now I only can roll the 1. Double 1s for all the things I want to do, please. No. All right, we'll take the anchor though. Trailing a bunch. Let's focus. Oh, what's the race look like after the roll? I'm up 3 pips, so maybe I should do this. This doesn't look promising. I'll just swing them all the way around. So basically an even race with him being on roll. Focus on making my board. I could have slotted the 5 points. I don't think I have to worry about making the points in order though, in this type of mutual holding game, or not a mutual holding game, in this type of holding game. Making the 2 just unstacks the 8 and the 6 point. This makes the 3. Getting a little stripped in the outfield here now, so hopefully I can find a number that clears this 13 point. 5-4, any set. Damn. All right. Killing a checker. He gets a 5-point board. I will very happily lose my market, please. Can't do it with that one. It's looking like I'm going to be forced to leave a shot here soon. Getting closer to that. Maybe slot the ace point right now. He could be leaving a shot too. Maybe I'd like to have a 5-point board. And I don't think he's going to leave a shot now. He's still got this spare checker on the 8 point to use. So I don't mind leaving a blot in the home board. Okay. It's time to leave a shot. Any 6 plus some 5s might have to leave a shot, or I might choose to leave the shot instead of clearing the 6. There's the forced one. And he got it. All right. Got to roll 5 right now, otherwise the cube is coming. But the cube should be coming, I would imagine. Yeah. And I got a pass again. 5-point board. So now it's not going to take much for me to send cubes until I can even up this match score. For instance, if you rolled a worse number than the 6-5, I might have sent a cube just based on my opening 3-1. This 2-1 is not great. Okay, is this enough? Trailing in the match, trailing in the race. If the race was even, this would be a much easier cube. For all the times that I can hit loose and he doesn't hit me back, I really want the cube to be at 2. And if I hit loose and he hits me back, he's got no board. 7 away, 13 away. All right, I'll do it. I tend to cube on the early side. This might be a little ambitious. I can't hit at all, and I can't even run. All right, he's stuck. I'll have another chance. Got some, well, I guess the same numbers that made the 4-point are the pick and pass numbers. 4-2, double twos. It'll be tough for me to hit from the midpoint now, though. 6-3, 5-4. Because I'll have 2 blots in my home board instead of just 1. Oh, he's playing big. I thought it was supposed to be like just 13-7 and play quiet. I do get to hit. Play off the 6-point for more builders. Hopefully he doesn't roll a 2. So he's got the anchor. Let's step up with one of these back checkers. I don't want to go to the 20 and be in range of the 14. Let's do this and make the 2-point. Hopefully I can make an anchor as well. Then it'll be a mutual holding game, and I'll have a race lead, which would be nice. Nope. All right, stepping up again into the teeth. Here come a bunch of loose hits, or he can hit twice. I don't know. Seems like the dice aren't going my way so far. Maybe this cube was a see like that. This cube was probably a little bit early, but it really feels like the dice are screwing me today. So far. Maybe they swing back my way later on. Ay, ay, ay. 11 in the zone, 2 on the bar. If I take and get gammon, which is pretty, it's like not a far stretch of the imagination to see that, I'll lose the match. So I'm gonna let this one go too. 4-3, same vein as the 2-3, playing the gammonish type opening. Five, 1. I think I'll step out to the 18. Just get all the way split. He gets to run and make a point and do all the nice things. So starting this game in a losing position again. Common theme. All right, I'll take the anchor. Although it is nice to stay back for the contact since I'm down in the race so much. Do I have to? Entering on the 20 point does no good. There's no good force. This is definitely the 4. Anchors are nice, especially when he's got 7 checkers on the mid. But here he's got a lot more shot levers. He can't just play behind the 21 point checker as easily. Down 22 pips, man. Even like double 5s doesn't catch me up in the race. All right, I'm going to stay all the way back, but I really don't know. Well, this roll would have played a lot different if I would have made the other play. All right, got to take this anchor now. He's got a much better board. Not a much better board, just a better board. I don't want to get blitzed. 4-2's a shot. All right. Can we double, since I'm trailing so much in the match, can we double just based on the fact that I might hit? Potentially? I don't think I'm gonna. I'd have to give up my anchor to hit, and things could go badly. And if I don't hit, then he's just got a nice 4 prime, probably. 6-2, make the, whoops, not that one, this one. Oh, he didn't make the 7 point. Well, he makes it by clearing the 8. He was hoping to roll a 6 and make it from the 13 point. All right, let's just keep working on my board. Actually, I'm gonna slot the 7 instead. Maybe there's some funny numbers here that are gonna leave a shot, and I don't want so many blots on my side of the board. All right, we'll slot it now. Now he's got another spare to play. 6-5 goes there. Got the cover. Down 21 pips. I don't know what sort of race deficit you can take holding the 21 point. But he might not want to cube just because he is so ahead in the match. I think I'm taking from here. 22 pips. He's still got to clear his 13. Yeah. I drop and he's 4 away, which is a great score to be at anyway. So if I drop, or if I take and lose and he's 3 away, it's kind of the same. Not really, but kind of. All right. Let's take. This could be. I'm in the race if I roll a double 6, right? So I got some race value, some contact value, and I'm trailing a ton in the match. So I can't just be passing everything and letting him limp away to the match win. That seems like a good roll. Make the 3-point, 5-point board. I hope I don't have to give up the 13 point yet. I don't have to, but it's kind of ugly. The trouble with this is that he can just run with 1 checker, and then I'm just left with a fly shot 9 to hit. All right, let's keep that contact. Like here, yeah, he could have just played 13-5, and then I wouldn't have had a direct shot. But now if he plays 13-5, I can roll a 1. Unfortunately, I have 2 blots in my home board. But ace 2, ace ace. I think I would hit with any ace actually, and just pray he doesn't roll a 1 or a 2. Ace. Nope. All right. Looks like the race is all gone. When did I get down 30 pips? Why? 5, 4. Oh, I was down 22 pips when I took. All right, yeah, that's fine. All right, I'll have 1 chance if he rolls a 6-3. Otherwise, it's looking no good. Okay. I think I'll just run 6-5, 5-4, 6-4. Nope. So now just 6 numbers: 6-1, 5-1, 4-1. Doesn't look like I'm getting gammon though, but I am gonna lose the game. So it's gonna be 3 away, 13 away. I've won a match from here before. At least once in my life, I've won a match from here before. Hopefully I can make that twice in my life. Okay. Can't hit loose on the 5, which is what I wanted to do. I get pointed on even. There's the hit loose. I'd like to make the 5-point if I could. Nope, he takes my 5-point. Down in, or trailing in the race. I think I'll stay back. I don't want to get hit again. And staying back for contact, I guess. Man, it seems like I'm always, oh, there we go. That's a good one. Just seems like I'm always on the back foot here. always in a slightly worse situation or slightly worse position than him. If I'm gonna lose the match, I'd rather lose it now instead of fighting back all the way to like DMP. All right. Should I leave a shot? I'm already trailing in the race, so does it really matter if I get hit? Probably not. And this is much more flexible. Unstacks my 13. Oh, this was gonna be a bad roll for me either way. So oh man. Woe is me. He's all stripped out. I think I want to take this. Trailing 60 pips? Can I do that? With this match score? His position is pretty brittle. I'm gonna take it. I know it's just this monster race deficit is gonna be brutal to overcome, but I think I have so much contact value and I'm trailing so much in the match that I think I just need it. I think this is, well, it's at least fly shots. What do you play? 13-7, two blots? Or you could make the two, that's a direct shot. Or make the ace point, I mean. Leaving a direct shot. Can't hit it though. That makes the 7 points, and now, yeah, now it's gonna be hard to get another shot. Damn. Not my match. Let's make that and bring 3 down, I guess. Okay, he can't clear the 10. And he's got to lose his 8 or his 7 point. So that was not a good roll for him. Stand back on the 21, I think. Well, I have to. Actually, it's forced. So what do I do? Slot the 5 and bring the 6 in. There's a pick and pass number. Please don't dance. Ay, ay, ay. 4-3 clears the 10, and now shots are going to be hard to find. 6-4 is not a shot lever, but strips his point, so maybe it's going to happen next roll. I would very much like to roll a 4 right now. Yeah, I came in on the wrong point. I'm going to make the 5 just in case he rolls the 6-2 double 6. I don't think I'm getting gammoned, even if by wasting a pip there, by making the 5. All right, so I need him to roll that 5-1 one more time. Let's do this. Not yet. 5-1, 6-1, 4-1 for him. If I do this and he just rolls double 6, I mean, maybe there are some gammons there. Maybe I don't want to waste so many pips, so I'm going to run. Glad I ran. He could still win a gammon. Oh my god, he's going to win a gammon, isn't he? 4-3. Okay. So, 1 away, 13 away. Crawford. Crawford, 13 away. It's funny that I chose this match to advertise my channel on Reddit, and then I just get blown out of the water here. My shame for the world to see. Okay, 6-5. Can't run. Let's remake the 8 points. This just leaves a 6. Not a great roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't play from there. So it's gonna have to hit. see no other choice. If I can't step up soon, I'm about to be primed in. Oh my God. All right, well, short match. That was a force move, and there's a 6 prime, and that's pretty much it. Wow. I hope my PR isn't terrible. That's going to be the only. Hey, look at that. A broken 3 prime holds, and he's got a crack. Maybe I can roll a 2-6. I would happily take any two. Any two. Nope. Just a 3. 5-2, and now I get a shot. What is happening? I feel like I'm going to win the match now. What does he do? Just hit loose, I guess? Only one blot? He could slot both points. I mean, my board is trash, and even if he does get hit, he's still got a 5 prime. Putting a checker on the ace point is not really where you want to go, but all right. Well, I could hit, but again, I mean, for what? I need to step up. I need to see daylight. I gotta roll a 6 out. So he finally gets past my broken 3 prime. Can I roll a 6, please? I think I would just go to 13, keep this as a builder for the 3-point in case I can't run. He could roll like a 5-1 or something. 3-2, 5-3. I guess maybe 5 down and split would be a good play. Go to the 19 point. 13-5 seems a reasonable play as well. But I think I would. Oh, I didn't even think about hitting. I guess, yeah, if I do roll the 6, I mean, I'm way up in the race, and he might not hit me back. And I have a blot and no 6-point. He's got an anchor. Yeah, hitting's a reasonable choice, I think. But like the normal play would be not hitting. All right, there's the 6. We didn't get hit. Yeah, and if he would have hit, that 6-5 would have fanned, and he would have been in a great position to close me out. All right, let's find something that's not going to leave a shot. That doesn't leave a shot. Now I'm looking for a 6-4-3 combo. Hey, somebody from Reddit. What's up, man? Or lady. Where are you watching from? Out of curiosity. 4-3. Perfect. All right. But this match has gone not my way so far. So I'm going to predict something terrible is going to happen. I think I'm going to roll. Oh, I got to take checkers off, too, don't I? This is 5-2, 6-2 that leaves a shot. This is just 6-5. He's going to be running right now. I guess I'll just leave fewer shots. I'm on a delay here too, so that's a 3-minute delay. I think I'm gonna just leave the 6-5 again instead of the 5-2 and 6-2. I think I just want to take checkers off and hope he's forced to run at some point. Yeah, I'm on a 3-minute delay, so any message you type in the chat takes a couple minutes for me to get it. Oops. All right, he runs with the 3, and I finally get to flip the scorecard over. So post Crawford, I'm going to double right away every single game. If this was a PR competition, I would play the trick and wait to double to get extra decisions, but it's not, so I'm just not even gonna mess around. 4-3, and I'm gonna be making all the plays to win the gammons, so 2 down again. Here comes the cube. And I am 12 away, so he's got a free drop, but he doesn't need to use it now. He could save it for later. Make the 5, he makes the 5. Can I get a 2? No, but I can make the 4. I don't want to run. He's got an extra checker here to hit me, so I guess I'll just improve my home board. Okay, so I'm getting primed in now. With 2 checkers, I'm gonna, oh man. I'm gonna have to blitz. No other choice. All right, he leaves some fly shots, some aces. 4-3, I can anchor. Probably should. And just hope he doesn't roll a 6. But he does. Again, I have fly shots. Some entering 5s, some 1s, or, well, depending on where he plays his 2. But I very much need to hit, like right now. Maybe I get into some weird double anchor game. 6 hits. All right. If he fans once, I could roll a 5. No, I'm back on the bar. All right, now it's only 5s from the roof. Not that kind of 5, though. It's supposed to be a 1-5, 2-5, 3-5. I think I get another fly shot, though. He can't clean up everything. Ah, Canada, my neighbor to the north. I'm in Minnesota. 4-3. Bad number. Can't hit. Can't make a second anchor. I'm going to stay back all the way on the 13 in case he rolls small. 2-1 or something. Okay. That's going to be the match. Right. I mean, I know I could roll double 4s, but I don't think I'm gonna. And honestly, I'm over this match. I just want it to be done. I've had enough punishment. Don't leave double 4s. Pick up that checker on the 8 point. There it is. Wow, what a match. Oh my god, it's not over. Look at me coming right in. I don't think I want to be here, right? The only thing that leaves this checker as a blot on the 13 is 2-1. Like 3-1, double ones is going to put me back on the bar, so I'm just going to do this. Maybe. Oh, he rolled the 2-1. Okay, I got fly shots, though. Fly shots and a 4-point board. Come on, 7. No. Ooh, I get another chance at a 7. Can I do it? 6-1. Here we go. No, it's 6-2. And that's in. Okay. It's going to be a very last minute situation. Actually, I'm not going to jump out. I'm going to slot the prime just in case. Just in case he leaves a last minute shot. Make the 2, I suppose. Not like it matters. And there it is. All right, let's see how low the PR can get. If I played less than 5, I'll be happy. If I played higher than that, that'll suck. All I want is a good PR if I'm going to lose a match with this score. What did we do? All right. 5.6 is good. I suppose that's probably about average for me. I wish I played lower, but obviously the luck factor. I think I could have played like a 1 and still lost this match. Let's fire up XG and run it through that. So I did mark up someplace. Did I already save the match? Not sure. So we can look at the play. Oh no, I already see a bad drop on my part. That seems a scary take. Let's pull XG over here. Let's change the way it looks. I paid for this skin, so may as well use it. Okay. I'm not going to focus on the smaller ones. Let's just focus on the bigger ones. So this is a take, huh? I don't see it. I'm sorry, but is my prime structure really that good to take this cube? I mean, yeah, gammons are high. That's what I passed for. I don't know anything about take points or things like that, so it's hard for me to accurately assess these situations using the math behind it. I just basically have to look at the position and just kind of guess. And using all the sayings that backgammon has, checkers in the zone and blitz value, prime value, and all this. But I don't see my prime being that strong without my 5 point. Anyhow, let's pull this one up again. All right, 6-2 I flagged, and it looks like I got it wrong in game 2. This one here. It was supposed to be making the 4. Yeah, I kind of thought as much. Duplicating the 3 homeboard points. He's got a blot in his homeboard and no other points. So, yeah, that was pretty rough, Steve. Pretty brutal. Yeah, duping the 3. He's got no homeboard. I would like to start making some points. If I'm leaving a blot, I may as well have a homeboard point in the process. That was a easily avoidable mistake on my part. Oh no. This is a double 1 I got wrong and was unsure about. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, so I looked at it. Let's look at the final. So this, all right, so 5, XG lowered my PR a little bit, 5 to 6. What was the luck factor on XG? Yeah, 7.6. Never gonna win this match. I mean, yeah, I guess when you have 13 checkers in the zone, you may as well make a blitzing play versus a priming play. He's got the 2 cubes, so winning the gammons are going to be quite valuable. Let's see what the numbers are. Gammons, 76. If I do the right play, 76% wins and 19% gammons. If I do my play, what was the win? So 76% wins this way, but only 12% gammons. So it wins the same amount of games basically, but this just gets 7% more gammons, which makes sense. I would have thought that this just wins more games than this. I suppose this play gets hit less. He's on the bar. So I'm leaving the 4 either way, but here it's just a direct 4. Here he's got to roll a 4 from the bar. All right, fair enough. And it looks like I made another bad pass. So Oh, oh God. How do you find these takes? This looks even worse than the first one. He's already got a 5-point or a 4-point board. He's gonna have 2 on the bar with any 5 or a 2. I guess he's only got 9 in the zone, but like, man, how do you take a 4 cube when you're just getting gammon so much of the time? Somebody smart needs to explain how you can take this one, because I don't get it. Is it for all the games you just roll when I roll a 3? Is there enough contact value there, and you just don't care about losing the gammon all the time? I mean, that's got to be it, right? Like 35% is just I have enough wins here to make it a take. I suppose a lot of the time he hits the second checker, and then I roll a 3. I get the anchor, and then I got like an okay holding game. He's got 2 killed-ish, kind of killed checkers on his ace point. So it's going to be harder for him to bring the rest of his checkers around without leaving shots. So playing a 3-point holding game when he's got all his 18-point made and everything. Maybe. It's scary as hell though, isn't it? Scary to me. All right, double 4s in the next game. Looks like I marked up. Looks like I finally got one right. I was thinking about this play and making the 2 instead of the 8, or instead of the 4, but yeah. The 2 and the 8-point are not great together. And the 4-point is just way better than the 2, so. And we don't mind getting hit. Got the anchor and everything, so. All right, got that one right. Looks like I didn't blunder the rest of this game, but did I mark anything up? No. Oh, I passed though. All right. GNU says this is a drop, or says this is a take by 0.054, but XG says it's a pass. This is why I should always run through things on XG instead of on Heroes, because Heroes uses GNU, not as strong as XG. Anyway, game 4. Did we look at anything? Or did we mark anything? No. A small mistake on a 2-1. I think that was this play, wasn't it? I played 6-3. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was this one. Oh, I'm still fine with that. I was struggling to find what it was. 6-5-3-1. Just leaving all the blots. I guess we're gonna want our 5-point. This makes sense actually. We're gonna be able to remake a lot of these points very quickly with all these checkers on the 8 and the 9, and he's not gonna voluntarily run when he's still got spares here. Like if he rolls a, I don't know, 5-4 or something, he's not gonna choose to leave his 18-point because there are some numbers that hit and make a inner board point, or even devastating things like double 2s hit, make the 5, make the 1, things like that. So I should be able to remake a lot of these points before he starts leaving shots. That makes sense to me. Here's one of my, I probably said this during the game that this was going to be an early cube. Yeah, I knew it. I just didn't want to lose my market by those sequences where I get to hit and he doesn't hit back. I wonder. I'm already trailing so much in the match, so even with this big match deficit, it's still not a cube. Pretty far away from one, actually. 180 blunder to double that. Whoops. Probably should have hit first before I sent it. And I got properly punished. Here's another thing I was supposed to take. I was screwing up all over the place with these takes. That's tough. 2 on the bar, 11 in the zone. I guess it's probably something to do with the match score. You can't just let them pass their way to winning the match. 23%. Look at these gammon, all these gammon numbers. These are why I'm passing all these cubes. But I guess it must just be the raw wins. I should probably pay somebody to do lessons for take points and things like that. Do a couple hours of book learning on that. So I can quit making these mistakes. All right, here's a couple of things I should look at in the next game. I marked up this one, right? Which is the one, yeah, the 5-4. And I got it wrong. So it was making the 18 point. Yeah, that's pretty good contact against all his checkers on the 7. I just thought I needed more contact. And like I didn't want him to be able to just dump checkers to the 1, 2, and 3. Well, basically to the 2 and the 3 point without having that contact. But he rolled 1-1. Imagine if I would have made this play and he rolled 1-1. Instantly, the game is a different beast. So immediately punished for making the wrong play there. And then 3-2 I got pretty wrong. I probably wasn't supposed to make the anchor. Yeah, see, here was the time when I should have stayed back for the contact, and I chose to make the anchor instead. I was supposed to just work on my front structure. Yeah, he's very, very brittle here. Only spares on the 13 point. 8 checkers in the zone, so I guess his blitz is a little bit weaker than normal. So if he hits loose with a 4 or a 6, I guess I don't need the anchor. I just need to play for contact, trailing this much in the race. All right, I just remember rolling a 2 and instantly being happy that I was not going to be pointed on. Probably didn't give it its due consideration. Looks like I didn't mark up anything for the rest of the match. I remember, yeah, didn't mark up anything for the rest of the match. So let's just look through XG and see if we screwed anything up. No. 6-1, almost a blunder. Slot the 7 point instead. Yeah, that makes sense too. If he hits, he's got to break his anchor. If he doesn't hit, the 7 point is something I would very much like to have myself. So I should know this one. I should have found it. I don't know why I played 8-2. So this was okay. Yeah, I thought this was a little bit early of a double, and it was. So I'm glad I found the take. It wanted to just play 13-7. I think I might have done his play as well, leaving only 1 blot instead of 2 blots. But I guess the best time to clear your rearmost point is when your opponent is on the bar. So I guess it's okay to leave 2 blots. He's got a better home board than me. I've got a blot in my home board. If he plays 13-7 and I just dance one more time, he's loving life. If I wasn't on the bar already, probably, well, then the whole thing's different. I was going to make the case that maybe you shouldn't be leaving 2 blots, but that's a nonsensical argument. Because where would my checker be? Then you could just play, like if this checker was on the 20 point, then you could just play, make the 2 point or the 1 point without leaving anything. Anyway, moving on. Looks like we did all right in the rest of this game. Crawford, the game I finally got to win. Supposed to go to the 20 point apparently. But it's super close. I wonder if plus plus makes it closer. Or not a closed board, just a better home board. This was him. Oh, this was an, yeah. I thought it was going to be something like that, maybe. Big blunder. Yeah, after he looked at the hit for a second, and I was kind of warming up to the idea after I saw it. Turns out that's supposed to be the right play with my crummy home board, and you don't want to just give me a free 6 to get out. So hitting and playing both from the 8 or hitting and making the 1, both good plays. And he got punished. I did immediately roll the 6 and then rolled pretty good to just to win. And that's the last good thing that happened. That was the only good thing that happened to me this match. Yeah, he had a free pass. He chose not to take it. No big deal. 3, 6, 4, 6, 6. Yeah, this I had to blitz. Made the anchor good. 6, 2. He had a lot of choices there. 24, 18. Oh, just pick up the blot. Yeah, kind of duplicates ones. Ones to hit from 8 to 7. Ones to hit from 13 to 12. He hits back, I fan, and double 6s, and that was pretty much it. Right, double 4s, yeah, I wasn't supposed to step out. And nothing I could have done. Alright, well, that's global backgammon. This is a triple elimination, so I will have one more match, at least one more match to play, hopefully many more matches to play. Hopefully I can start winning. But yeah, thanks for watching if you're here.